Lack of consistency, following a copy and paste style business, and marketing to the masses are the top 3 reasons why most land investors are failing today. My name is Anthony Weiler. I've been a land flipper for a few years, and I've coached hundreds of people in the land flipping space on getting started on their own land flipping journey. And I've seen so many mistakes throughout the years, but these are the top 3 mistakes that people consistently make that's just causing them to fail within their own land flipping business. So let's break these down one by one. Copy and paste style businesses. This is very big when it comes to online courses. I mean, I have an online course myself. The main thing that I try to show you these are all the strategies and frameworks that do work currently, but you really need to take into consideration what your skill sets are and how to make that work for you. Keep in mind, with these copy and paste style businesses, everyone is doing the same thing. And when it comes to land investing, more people are sending out mail, more people are cold calling than ever, more people are sending out text messaging campaigns, people are even doing things like ringless voicemails. So as more people are getting into the space, what can we do as business owners to stand out? And if you are following a copy and paste style business, it's saying, oh, just use this letter, it's going to work great, just use a standard envelope, these are the exact things you need to say. Is that really going to work if everyone's doing that, especially if you are targeting the same area? And most people will be targeting the same area most likely as well too. I can't tell you how many coaching students of mine, they're like, Anthony, I'm targeting this area, and they've got hundreds of letters that they're saying that they've received. And that will happen from time to time for sure. And it is a numbers game. But again, a copy and paste style business, it just doesn't seem like it actually makes sense to follow. Again, take the information that you're receiving and put your own twist on it. When it comes to sending out letters, make it more, think of what you would want to open up as a mailer, right? What piques your interest, what type of copywriting is in there, and making sure you're actually sending it out to someone who most likely is motivated, which goes into the next mistake that most land investors make. They just market to the masses. I've seen this so many times. Most people who teach stuff out there say just pull a list of everyone within a county and just send out a mass blast. And does that work? Surprisingly, yeah, it does work. But that only works if you have thousands of dollars of capital to just burn. Most people who own the land aren't going to want to sell. We are sending out offers to people who are not actively looking to sell and hoping to find people who are motivated. So if that's the case, we should probably follow what is called an 80-20 approach. So 20% of our efforts lead to 80% of our results. And when I was taking a look at data within my own land flipping business, I was like, all the deals that I got, most of them were from a specific demographic in terms of, were they out of state or were they out of county? What was their age? How long did they own the property for, right? Like those are pieces of data that you want to gather and then be hyper focused. So again, really take that into consideration and think about, okay, if I only have a certain amount of capital to work with, how can I be more strategic with the marketing dollars that I have to yield a higher return on my ad spend? Because mail is not cheap. And lastly, what we're going to get into is lack of consistency. This is a numbers game. We are marketing to people who are not currently looking to sell their land. And one of the biggest things is stopping your marketing. If you halt your marketing and you just send out one mailer or do one round of cold calls or text messages and then hope for the best, you're not going to really see the fruits of your labor. I tell people all the time, think of it as either working out or starting a marathon, right? You're not going to run a marathon all at once. Do it piece by piece. Start doing a mile, then do 2 miles, and you're like, oh crap, I'm doing 4 miles, I'm doing 6 miles. Then before you know, like, holy crap, I'm doing 16 miles. You're building up that momentum. You have to let things compound. Think of it not just like working out or running, but think of it like compound interest, building that up. Let that build up over time. More leads will come across your plate. You will get some deals. It is a process. So again, those are the top 3 mistakes land flippers make. Lack of consistency, marketing to the masses, and following a copy and paste style business. Do not fall into those traps.